Good afternoon, youth leaders and volunteers. I'm so thankful that all of you have taken the time out of your day to meet with me here today to talk about the discipleship plan that we're going to implement this year. I know all of you are very passionate about the discipleship of youth, or you wouldn't have taken your time to be here. Just a couple examples that I found in Scripture that justify us discipling youth is one being David and Goliath. I think about how David was so faithful in his youthful years to follow the little things that God had placed on his life, like taking care of his father's sheep. In those moments, equipped him and molded him in order to take on the big things in life, like taking down Goliath and also becoming a great king of Israel. One other example, and a lot of you, I'm sure know this, is 1 Timothy 4:12, which reads, "Don't let anyone look down on you because of you are young, but set an example for believers in speech and in conduct, in love, in faith, and in purity." That's kind of the message that we want to put across to our youth, is that it doesn't matter if you're young. God still wants to use you for His kingdom, and that's kind of what we're going to show through our discipleship material. One example of the development needs that we need to focus on whenever we're implementing this material is Steve Patty. He talks about how youth like to focus and concentrate on relationships. We can see that with their relationships with their peers. A lot of you, I'm sure, have seen that it's tough sometimes to get youth to come to events, but if we try to encourage them, their friends are going to be there, or that they can develop and enhance their relationships with others if they come to these events and attend our discipleship programs, then I think they're more likely to come. Also, we need to take that into effect, that we need to focus on developing strong relationships with these kids, and that way they trust us and then they can be open and transparent. This semester and throughout the year, we're going to be using the Gospel Project. This curriculum is created by Lifeway, and it's a very good curriculum because it uses passages of Scripture throughout the entire Bible and points it to how it correlates with the Gospel and correlates with Jesus. It's a very good curriculum. Throughout the year, we are going to go through 12 units. And throughout these 12 units, we are going to be going through Genesis, Job, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, Deuteronomy, Joshua, Judges, Ruth, 1st and 2nd Samuel, Psalms, 1 Kings, Proverbs, Ecclesiastes, and Song of Songs. Each month we will go through a different unit. It will have a direct theme, and then each week we'll have a lesson that each of you will have to prepare before you come for Sunday school. These lessons are very good. The questions and the content is directly made for youth. The questions are directly focused on things that are going on throughout their lives. So I really love this material. Also, in September, we're going to be doing a back-to-school bash. This time will be great for kids who maybe have been off on summer vacation to come back and just get plugged in again. It allows them to meet up with their friends and to realize that, hey, this is going to be a good semester and they're welcome in our youth group. In November, we're going to be going on a fall retreat. This will be a great time for just students to get away during the school year. I know school can be a time of stress and anxiety for a lot of kids, so just a weekend trip, like a Friday, Saturday, Sunday, will be a great time for students to just disconnect and to get close with God and get close with their peers. In February of 2024, we are going to be doing a D-Now weekend. That will also be a Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I hope all of you can make time throughout your schedules that you can come and serve. We will definitely need volunteers to lead each of our small groups. That is also a great time for students to disconnect from their everyday life within school and just really engage in worshiping Jesus and in our small groups. Two events we're going to be doing in the summer is a summer camp for a week and then a mission trip. The summer camp will be in May, and then in July we'll be doing a mission trip. Both of those times will be probably about a week long, but those are great experiences that our students will be able to partake in. So leadership-wise, we're going to need leaders for each of our groups. The groups will be organized into middle school girls, middle school boys, high school girls, and high school boys. So we will need 4 leaders. Each of y'all will probably have about 10 to 15 kids. So each of you will have to prepare a lesson, and then during that Sunday school, you will have to kind of organize that group and lead them. Space-wise, we will have 4 Sunday school classes for each of the groups. Each of you will be assigned a classroom, and we'll try to stay consistent with it so your students know where to come. And then financially-wise, which none of you will have to worry about this, but Lifeway has a prescription thing that we can purchase, so it's monthly. It's $40 a month for 12 months, so it's fairly cheap, $480 for the year, and that comes with leader guides. You also have daily discipleship guides. Also, there's leadership audio training. You can go in and watch a video on the lesson. Those are really helpful. They really kind of portray the theme of everything and helps you understand the lesson better. Also, middle school, they have specific middle school leader guides and middle school daily discipleship guides. Those are excellent because we all know that there's a great gap sometimes between middle school and high school. And that's it for everything. I thank you all so much for joining me for just discussing the discipleship of our youth group. I thank you so much for your time, and I hope you all have a great day.